Have you ever been sitting waiting for your car to get washed or going through that automated conveyor belt getting your car washed and thought, how much the owner makes? Is this a good business? In today's video, we're going to go through 3 car wash franchise opportunities in this industry and what opening a car wash franchise is all about. So first, what are car wash franchises? What do they help with? So one of the most important elements for any car wash franchise is its location. It sounds kind of obvious, but the location for a car wash is so important, and it's much more important than many other industries that have franchise brands. You really need a location that has high car traffic as well as ample customer parking for their vehicles. Other key features needs to be close to major roads, highway, accessible for larger vehicles like RVs, trucks, proximity to restaurants, shopping, convenient hours of operations. That's a lot, because if it's accessible for RVs, trucks, and it's super accessible, it's probably going to cost you a lot. So you got to weigh those factors. Many car wash businesses also use unique pricing system that offers different levels of services at different prices. So for example, basic wash might start at $5, especially if you're in rural America, while a more comprehensive wash may cost $50 or more. If you're in Miami, it could be $75, $90. Probably depends what type of car you're driving, what the quote is. If it's a professionally owned and operated franchise being run the right way, hopefully they're not pricing solely based on how expensive the car is. But in the formal markets, you oftentimes see that. For a car wash, it is important to find that balance between offering affordable services where you're going to get good flow of customers and having a high enough price to really make money from the business. And marketing is really big for a car wash business. Well-executed marketing campaigns can get those new customers in and keep the existing customers coming back. So that's enough on the car wash. Everyone's been to a car wash. If you're in the United States, I imagine 99% of Americans have been to a car wash. Let's go through 3 franchise examples in the car wash industry and start with Grease Monkey, which is an automotive company that also offers car washes. As of 2021, last year, they had 186 Grease Monkey locations that were owned and operated by franchisees, and they had 55 corporate locations. There's pros and cons to having so many corporate locations. You have to be a little worried that the franchisor, in this case Grease Monkey, isn't so focused on their corporate locations, and they are quite focused on serving franchisees. If you're looking to open up a Grease Monkey, it's going to set you back $25,000 for the franchise fee, and then another $200,000 to $600,000 to open up the business, the build out, leasehold improvements, additional working capital for your employees. The franchise for sale rate is about 12%, which is pretty standard for this industry. And the failure rate's not bad. For the past 3 years, only 4% of Grease Monkey franchises have closed or left the system. And in terms of the financials, doing pretty good across the board. The top 25% of franchisees are making sales of $1.4 million and an EBITDA of $373,000. So if you just invested $300,000 to open up a Grease Monkey, and in year 3 or 4 you're making $373,000, that's pretty damn good. The bottom 25%, still not bad, having an EBITDA, basically owner compensation and salary, of $63,000. If you fall somewhere in between $63,000 and $373,000, it is a pretty big range, but depending on the investment amount and how long it took you to break even and start really making money with your Grease Monkey franchise, it could have been a pretty good business opportunity. Now, the second franchise opportunity I want to go through is Tommy's Express Car Wash. It's a national car wash franchise that offers quick service, modern facilities, and a professional clean. As of 2021, there were 53 Tommy's Express Car Wash locations owner operated by franchisees and just 3 corporate locations. I personally prefer when there are more franchise owned and operated. The franchise is going to be focused on the franchisee and not as much focus on those corporately owned and operated locations. The franchise fee is quite high compared to Grease Monkeys at $50,000, double the Grease Monkey cost. And the cost to open up a Tommy's Express Car Wash is pretty steep at $4 million to $5.6 million. However, there's potential to make a lot of money if you sell the real estate as well, as you're developing oftentimes the land from a ground up to own the real estate, the building, as well as that operating business for a Tommy's Express Car Wash. So for the first operational year, after you've been operating open for 12 months, at 12 to 24 month period, they're averaging $1.4 million in sales. That goes up to $2 million for that second year in operation, and $3 million once you're in that third year of operation. Cost of goods sold, not bad. 7.5% and labor at 15%. This is a cash cow. So it takes time, but if you have a good quality site to develop, if you have a lot of capital, or you're at least willing to take on a lot of debt to open up a Tommy's Express Car Wash, this is definitely an opportunity to look at, as it makes a lot of money. Now, the third option is Prime Car Wash. We don't have as much data in terms of the unit growth and how they're doing in terms of count. The average gross revenues, though, are pretty good for a Prime Car Wash at $2.4 million. And they're operating at a pretty profitable margin in line with Tommy's Express Car Wash. And they have 10,000 plus cars washed across their system of locations in the United States alone. So those are three options to review. We'll include links to those different franchise opportunities for those that are listening to and watching on YouTube, as well as in the show notes for those that are listening over your favorite podcast app. If there's some particular car wash franchise you'd like us to review in more details, just shoot me an email at patrick@vettedbiz.com. Thanks.